Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here. We got another new Gorilla Mind on the market, and that flavor is Bombsicle, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And in today's video, we're going over the Gorilla Mind Bombsicle. Yes, they keep dropping bombs with their drinks almost every single month. They've had a new release, and in my opinion, they've all been great flavors. They've done a great job overall. If this is your first video, welcome to the channel. And if you want to know everything there is to know about Gorilla Mind, I did an extensive video right there telling you a little bit about the company, going into a lot of detail about all the great ingredients in this drink, as well as a taste test of the first 4 flavors. And I've reviewed every Gorilla Mind since then, so definitely be sure to check out my channel for anything you might have missed. And a huge shout out and thank you goes to Gorilla Mind for sending me these drinks in exchange for an honest review. I really do appreciate it. Let's taste it out. And here's the can. Definitely like the can. A lot of the red, white, and blues kind of go with either straight across red, white, and blue. Sometimes they don't even do red, white, and blue. They just name it Rocket Pop or something. But they did a really great job making it different from everybody else and give it a very artistic look. If you couldn't see it from holding it up, you'll see a picture when I do the taste test. But I really enjoy the background. And I've really been enjoying the red, white, and blue drinks in general. It wasn't something I drank a lot of before, but at the same time, it wasn't something that was really on the market. There wasn't a ton of them on the market. First one I had was Bang's Star Blast. I was like, wow, this is really good. Also had the C4 Frozen Bombsicle that was really good. And a lot of the other red, white, and blues that came out after that have all been pretty good. There's been a few misses out there. Definitely always got a few misses. But needless to say, I am definitely excited to try out this red, white, and blue. If you don't know what red, white, and blue is, the red is usually some kind of a strawberry, cherry, or red fruit. Some companies use raspberry. The white is usually your citrus, Arctic white kind of flavor, or some might refer to as like your white monster. And the blue is usually a blue raspberry. Some companies might go with lime, I don't know. But that is your typical red, white, and blue. 200 milligrams in a 16-ounce can. It is a nootropic for focus. Let's taste it out. These foam up a lot on the special pour. We have a mostly clear color. It's got a touch of opacity to it, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt because it doesn't use any artificial colors. Go back in from the can since we had all that fizz in the cup. So for your carbonation, you got a medium to high carbonation, and even though it's right in between the medium and the high, there is this smoothness to it as well, I believe, to help give you that popsicle kind of flavor. For your sweetness, you're definitely getting a high sweetness, and I mean a pretty high sweetness out of here, which I'm not gonna complain about. Some other people might though, because it's pretty sweet. And for your flavor profile, you're also getting a very high flavor profile, and that is what Gorilla Mind is known for. Besides being a great nootropic energy drink, they give you strong, potent punches, and more punches, gorilla punches, of flavor and sweetness. And like I said, I think you are getting a little bit more sweetness out of this one, but let's talk about the flavor profile and what flavors they're giving you. And man, it's a really good flavor, and it's got a great combination, a great mix of percentages of each of those flavors. And I'm gonna go back in one more time, not only because it was delicious, but because I'm still trying to hone in on some of the flavors because they're mixing really well. I get a little bit of one, another one comes in, back into yet another one. It's good. It's like fireworks going off in your mouth. And Bombsicle, just in time for 4th of July, think they did that on purpose. Not only will people buy it because it's a great nootropic and it's Gorilla Mind, but it's also 4th of July, red, white, and blue. Hey guys, look, I'm at a picnic. I'm drinking red, white, and blue because I support this 4th of July, United States of America. And if you're from another country, you can still enjoy the drink now. It's okay. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to check the flavors, because some people might say, well, it tastes a little more strawberry, but to me, I'm definitely tasting a bit more cherry, but it's not super potent cherry. It's a nice cherry, almost like a cherry berry. And then the next flavor that I get is the blue raspberry flavor, which is a nice potent blue raspberry flavor. That's sort of fighting it out with the cherry flavor. And while I'm trying to decide which one I'm getting more of, you're getting this light citrus flavor in the back. And it's not even that it's a citrus flavor. It kind of reminds me a touch of their Arctic White, which is similar to a citrus flavor, but they give you that Arctic cool kind of feel to it. And I would have to say, from the drink, if I had to give it some percentages, because it's so blending in together, I would have to say you're probably getting like a 40% strong cherry berry kind of flavor or cherry candy kind of flavor with a 35% blue raspberry, because like I said, that blue raspberry and cherry really kind of fighting it out, really complementing each other very well. And then that last 25% is going to be that white flavor that kind of comes in and says, hey guys, let me join the party. And it's that 25%, because usually anything under 20%, if you're like 10 or 15%, you sometimes can't tell if it's in the drink. Like, yeah, it's kind of light, but this is 25%, so it is definitely a flavor that's in there that you can taste. It's just being overshadowed by that potent red and blue, which I definitely like. If you are a fan of the channel, you know I'm not usually a fan of the citrus drinks or the white monsters or the Arctic flavors. Usually not my preferred Caffeine Man flavor. I'm definitely more of a blue raspberry person. I like the occasional cherries. So depending on what you like, I think you're gonna like this drink. But let's go ahead, let's take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart, and there you go. It's a pretty decent list. A bunch of the drinks scored a bit high, couple of misses, like I said, a little bit lower. And you know, there's really not anything too high. Usually on the Caffeine Man rating chart, you got one drink that's like really high. To have a flavor category where 9.4 is your highest score, it's pretty interesting. But compared to some of the other flavor categories I have, that's not a super full list compared to like the peach mangoes and the lemonades that I can barely, there's no space in between any of the lines. This one's got some breathing room on it. And if you've seen all my Gorilla Mind reviews, you know that most of them except one, all of them except for one, got into the 9s. This one is definitely in the 9s. It's just a matter of where it's gonna be in the mix. Is it gonna be Frozen Bombsicle level? Is it gonna be Bang level? Somewhere in between? No, it's going to the top. Gorilla Mind has hit the top of several charts in their flavor profiles. Not the top of every single category, all the 9s, but a couple have hit the top spot. This one is hitting the top spot at 9.6. Yes, another amazing flavor from Gorilla Mind, 9.6, beating out all those other red, white, and blues. Another great job to Gorilla Mind. I know you can get these on their website, but hopefully you'll be able to get them at GNC or Vitamin Shop. Gorilla Mind has split up what drinks are at what store, so some of them are GNC, some of the others are at Vitamin Shop. Some of them are online only, so keep an eye out for where you can buy these. Definitely check out caffeineman1.com to find out a little bit more about me and sign up for a newsletter going over what I went over last week and what'll be coming up next week. Last call to see in the future. And if you want to see the past, you can check out that Gorilla Mind video right there to find out everything you need to know about Gorilla Mind. I usually don't go across. And if you want to see some of my favorite drinks, you can check out that playlist right there. It's all my top 10, all of my top 20s, all for you guys. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.